my joy. She wanna see the Forbes like I wanna see her form. Tell me what you for, yeah. Hey, you pay me, but I'm old, yeah. All this money on me. Yeah, cash rolls all around me. Yeah, all this money around me. Yeah, cash rolls all around me.
Let me make sure I do this the right way so I don't fuck up.
Didn't like something else.
I'm about to hear pressure wash.
Oh, but stop. Stop.
I caught that in slow-mo too. That's gonna be beautiful.
So we have Natural Vibes BDA, and when we talk about what does it mean for a black man to not only take care of their skin, but their well-being, just in general, it means connecting with themselves, not only physically, but spiritually, emotionally, because when you take care of the outer part of your body, and also taking care of your inner part with whatever foods, lifestyle, different lifestyles, it means putting all the pieces together. And when you do that, you feel good and you're able to connect with yourself and be yourself in a natural state, embracing what comes naturally to you. And that's what Natural Vibes is all about. Using our products like the head to toe moisturizer, the cleansing scrub, the divine body oil is specifically formulated to help you feel good and to be in tune with nature and work in harmony with nature. When you're taking care of yourself and you're filling up your own cup and pouring into yourself, you're also able to pour into others with that overflow of love and even just nurturing those that are coming up underneath you. It's important that you are able to be vulnerable enough to be able to say, look, let me help you do this, and let me help you take care of yourself. And this, young man, is how you take care of yourself. This is how you do this and do that. It's a part of being a black man, and making sure that those come up with underneath you are also being able to follow the natural part of who they are.
How's everyone doing? Am I peaking?
A little bit, but we're fine. It's not too much. It's not too much.
I stay peaking. And we are at Admiralty House, the peak right over there.
Bars.
Welcome to the Black Boy Joyce.
What's good, homie?
Where I going?
What does toxic masculinity mean to you?
Toxic masculinity. Break that down a little bit more for me.
So, how important is it to just be able to exist with the homies?
To exist?
Yeah.
I mean, it's good actually, because you know, you don't find too many people out there that have that same creative mindset as you. Mm-hmm. So just to be around the homies and knowing what you're saying is not going over the head, to actually knowing what you mean and whatever you're explaining to them, they're actually digesting it, then that shit's crazy.
How important is it to just be able to exist with other black men with no problems?
Hey, that shit's fuck. Yo, that shit's blessed, you feel me? Because I don't know, when you really think about it, I wouldn't say everywhere you go, but it's like, there's always some bullshit that happens. You feel me? Always some bullshit that's going on. So that's the simple fact that you can hang around other black men, same complexion, same skin color, and we sure the same, just everything. And the fact that we could connect on certain, just anything, is fucking amazing. You feel me? It's blessed. Buri, smile. Come on, I'm gonna send that to Christy too.
What's good, buddy?
Chilling, for real.
I'm
Styling.
tired.
You're tired?
I'm tired. It's been a long morning.
Understandable.
It's been a long morning.
Understandable.
Yes, but what does chilling with the homies mean for you?
Chilling with the homies, to me, means just unity, like, right? Mm-hmm. So, and also like cultivating magic.
Facts.
Because when you're with your homies, you never know what's going to happen. Maybe it's like dumb magic, but usually, most of the time, it's useful magic. Mm-hmm. It's like beautiful, amazing magic.
What does it mean to be able to exist with other black men with no problems?
To be able to exist with others with no problems, honestly, that's just my lifestyle. And then also, I feel like when others are looking in and seeing us chill and stuff and just create together, it's like seeing a unicorn for them, really.
Facts. Facts. So what's your favorite part about being able to just link up with other young black men and create and exist?
Is sharing information, because everybody knows something about something that I don't know, you get me? And then I know some shit that they don't know. So I just love the exchange of energies and information.
Facts. I mean, a rising tide raises all ships, right?
You feel me?
What's up, Sai?
Wagwan.
Wagwan.
Yeah, man.
What does it mean to exist with your homies?
It means safe spaces. It means authenticity to me. Like, whenever I think of like existing with the homies, I think about my homies or my brethren in a specific sense, like specific context,
Facts.
right?
Facts.
Like I think like existing with the homies is informed by context, like cultural context,
Yep.
like socioeconomic, whatever. But I think of like the paramount facet is safety.
Facts.
You know,
Facts. And then what does toxic masculinity mean to you?
rigidity. I think toxic.
That was quick. That was
rigidity.
quick. We're gonna do that one more time. That caught me. All right. What does toxic masculinity mean to you?
Rigidity. Toxic masculinity to me is characterized by rigidity. I think believing that masculinity is defined by rigid parameters of like manhood or like what a man is, like that's not masculinity. That's a old concept that's got to fucking go, man.
Yeah. I mean, it's fur at the end of the day, right? Facts. Facts.
Like it's outdated. It's outdated.
That's facts. That's facts. So what's the best part of about being able to exist with other young black men without that toxic masculinity?
I think, again, it comes back to safety, right? Like it's acceptance and safety for whatever degree of yourself you feel comfortable portraying or like presenting, right? Like, to me, that means like being in a space with other men and being able to celebrate like more than just your masculinity, you know? Because we're not at all defined by like the rigid structures of gender, right? Like we're more than men and women. We're people. We're
Facts.
individuals
Big
defined by
facts.
whatever we decide.
Big facts. All right. Appreciate you, homie.
Nah, man, not a vibes.
You going day?
On the road. There's a tree on the side.
Oh, we're climbing trees. Oh.
What's up, buddy?
What's up?
Okay. What does toxic masculinity mean to you? Like, what does that bring to mind when you hear it?
The first thing I think about is like, I don't know, like an ignorant caveman mentality, like someone that's trying to dominate and doesn't feel comfortable enough in their own skin to let someone else lead the way.
Big facts.
And or if you see a woman, you feel like you have to dominate her instead of coexisting with her and learning how to be happy in each other's space together without thinking that one has a role over the other
Yep.
or under the other.
Facts.
Toxic masculinity to me is like, honestly, it's one of the things that's tearing this world apart when it comes to like men. You know, like if you're comfortable enough to walk into a crowd of men and just genuinely be you, be who you want to be, say, like speak your feelings. If you're not afraid to cry, alone or in public, if you're not allowed to, if you're not afraid to like say I love you to everyone, you know, be vulnerable. That in itself is those are some of the few things that will kill toxic masculinity, you know what I mean? Instead of always wanting to be strong, you're allowed to be weak sometimes.
Facts. So you touched on a lot of shit.
Yeah.
So we're gonna not attack, that's a bad word, that's toxic masculinity.
Toxic.
So we're gonna approach, what does it mean to be able to just exist with the homies then?
For
any
me,
race?
existing with the homies is like being able to genuinely be myself, no matter what. If you got friends that you have to pack who you are in a closet before you leave the house and be someone that you're not naturally, then those aren't friends you need to be around, and they don't care about you enough to let you be who you are. And if you don't feel comfortable, genuinely comfortable to just be in a group of men and open up with your feelings. Like, listen, today I'm not feeling great. I don't know what's going on, but I want a hug. You know, for me, I can go to the homies and do that. And
You can.
feel no way about that.
You can.
I feel like the founders of the Coffee in the Morning Inc. have both seen me cry.
Burr, burr, burr. But not because you're crying, but because you said coffee morning ink.
You know what I mean? They've both seen me cry, and that to me like means a lot. To be, and I felt, I didn't feel bad about it. It didn't make me feel any type of way because at the end of the day, we're more than friends. We're brothers. And so that to me is what it is to be with the homies. Like the homies aren't just your friends; they're your family.
Yes. Now, homies come in all shapes, sizes, and colors. But what does it mean to just be able to exist with other young black men and not have to deal with toxic masculinity? Like, what does that make you feel?
Truthfully, I haven't experienced that much on the outside, but I can honestly tell you, and this is probably going to sound weird to a lot of people that only know prison from like movies and stuff, but in prison, actually, you have somewhat of a camaraderie, a brotherhood when it comes down to like the black guys that I hung around in prison. At the end of the day, there's a saying like, listen, on the ends is only the fellas, so it's only us, right? So you have to be comfortable hanging around the group of guys that you hang around. Now when you're in their cliques, so Spanish, Asians, or whatever, so you're gonna hang around the black people. So when I was in there, even like gang members got together and played chess, they played checkers. To me, that was a wholesome feeling because throughout my entire life, I never really saw that. When young black men got together, it was, we hung out and whatnot. Like we didn't do a bunch of negative stuff, so don't make it seem like I'm putting like a negative stigma on it. But when I was in, we were, like I said before, open to our emotions and whatnot. Out here, I feel like a lot of toxic masculinity is taken over society, like modern society, and a lot of men are afraid, black men are afraid of their own emotions. So truthfully, it doesn't come down to like, for me, what you do when you're hanging around like a group of black men. I just want a feeling of black men being open to emotions, to their emotions.
I'm coming close. To say that again.
Black men, black people in general, but black men, we have so many issues that have been passed down to us for over 400 years. The only way you're going to break that cycle is to learn who you are emotionally, physically, spiritually through therapy. Therapy is good for you. It is good for your future. It is good for your children. It is good for you and your relationships. Try it.
What's good, homie?
Oh, hi, I'm chilling.
Welcome home, first off. I ain't seen you.
Appreciate it.
Yes.
I've been out in London, doing the filmmaking,
Yes.
all that.
Yes.
You know a little bit about it.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Maybe not as much as you, but a little bit.
Hey, you're flattering me.
What does it mean to just be able to exist with your homies?
I think it means freedom, for real. Like, I think knowing that you have people that like got your back no matter what, you're kind of saying, and are trying to help you improve, like, self-betterment.
Yep.
And that's, getting away from toxic masculinity.
Facts.
Knowing that you're with like, dudes that are trying to do that as well. And that are willing to check you, when you're on some bullshit.
Facts.
That's
big fact. That's a real homie.
Yeah.
Facts.
That's
And
a real
then
one.
On that toxic masculinity front, because I can't say the goddamn word, what does that mean to you? Like, what does that look like?
I think, going back to what I was saying about freedom, I think a component of toxic masculinity is that's a very restricting thing, right? It restricts you to this, like, very paper-thin view of what a man can be and what is sort of, I guess, like, healthy as behavior.
Facts. Facts. And then, because they Sean, this is why we mic people up.
Niggas are dancing around the background trying to distract me.
All right, so then, what does it mean to just be able to exist with other young black men? Because you have it with the homies, but not every homie's gonna be look like you, right?
Yeah.
So what does that mean?
I mean, that's also freedom from like racism, right? Like being in a sort of scenario where you know that that kind of anti-black racism that comes from being around like people that, those non-black people, and white people especially.
Yep.
Knowing that you're kind of free from that.
Hi, Shana.
Hello.
What does it mean to be able to exist with young black men?
I think it means to be able to tap into who we are as black people. I feel like, yes, we have black women, and black women bring so much to the table, but black men bring a whole nother level, and together we coexist. And I think that is important, especially when we bounce off of each other and become creative and just whatever we have within ourselves. Each and every one of us have something within ourselves that we can bring to the table, and when we do that together, it's powerful.
I couldn't have said it better myself. So, what place do you think toxic masculinity has, especially in the black community? Don't hold back. Let it run. Let them have it.
It's disturbing for me myself, and I know for other women as well. It almost it's a little emotional for me because you don't know how to be around people, specifically some men, and it's just you can't be yourself. You don't feel safe sometimes, and it's sad because you might not have always been like that, but the fact that you're making someone else feel unsafe just because of whatever reason or whatever you've gone through, it's unfortunate.
Okay. So, if you, as a woman, how important do you think it is to help keep our young black man grounded? Because growing up in the house, that's who you look to. You look to your sisters, you look to your mama, your auntie. So what is that, how important do you think it is? Like to you, how do you interpret it?
One day I might have a daughter, and to know that there are still young men out there for my daughter, or even just if I have a son, that there will be men out there or young boys out there that are still within their roots, still know where they come from, still know what their ancestors have gone through to become and be where they are today.
Welcome to the Black Boy Joy Shoot.
Facts.
Long time coming. I've been working on this one for like over a year. To have a space where black men could be themselves and express their masculinity however they wanted and be together and celebrate us.
Facts.
It's just like this, like very simple to celebrate us, and I'm really grateful for everybody who came out. It feels good. Yeah.
So you gotta get the questions too, right?
Yeah, I know.
I bet.
Go ahead.
What does it mean to exist with the homies?
I think that to be in a space with other people of color and not feel judgment and not feel like you have to act a certain way, or not feel like you have to act like a certain race, or not feel like you have to conform to any standards that are not yours, to be in a comfortable space. And I've existed with a lot of different homies, and I've been in spaces where I couldn't fully be myself, and sometimes those can be fun, but I don't think that those spaces contribute to our growth as much as pure expression does.
Facts. You legit just answered two of the questions I had in one, so that's perfect. Always on point. Always on point.
Trying my best.
All right, so the last one is, what does toxic masculinity mean to you? And how do you want to see it eradicated from our groups? Being that you answer one of my questions, you get an extra question.
I think that, to me, toxic masculinity is conforming to ideals that do not... this is tough. It's weird because I came up with the questions, we came up with the questions, and now I'm like, whoa, Dion stumped me. He threw that curveball.
Just like chess.
Shut up. Oh man, we should have filmed that game.
We should have.
That was a good one. I almost beat Dion. Anyway, so I think that to me, toxic masculinity is interaction with, toxic masculinity is a series of different factors that affect how you interact with the world around you as a male presenting person. And I think that it affects all of us differently. It runs rampant in Bermuda. It comes with a lot of machismo. That's a Spanish term for when toxic masculinity can be literally dangerous, like dangerous levels of toxic masculinity, whether it's using violence for petty means as opposed to for self-defense, whether it comes to feeling like you have to be the best, have to be the hardest, whether it comes to homophobia, whether it comes to just feeling like you have to present and taking on a lot of pressure, and how y'all interact. It's tough to put a finger on, but I know that it has negatively affected me as somebody who has always been freer in my expression, to be in a world that is more dominated by toxic masculinity, and to have to be told how to express myself, to have to be told that things like that the things I like are not okay for a boy to like, being told that the colors I like are not okay for a boy to like, being told that I can't be pretty, being told that I can't dress how I want, all of that. And it's fucked up, and toxic masculinity is lethal. It bleeds into how we interact. It adds to murders, it adds to loss in our community, and it's simply not worth it, especially here.
Right.
All black men deserve the right to express themselves however they want to.
Facts. Big facts. So with all that being said, what's some ways that we can help eradicate it?
What are some ways that we can what?
Help get rid of it.
Help get rid of it? I think art. I think showing ourselves as black men, being comfortable in our skin and being comfortable with each other. I think that sharing our stories as people who have been directly interacting with us, things like this help. And I'm not just saying that because, I put it together, but like, I think that it's really important for spaces like this to exist, and to foster your own spaces and challenge yourself, challenge your ideals, challenge some of the ways that you grew up, and see what negatively affects people and what positively affects people.
Facts.
And keep the positive energy loop going, and do it for yourself. I know from a lot of people around me, from my father, from my friends, that it can cause some turmoil to look through those things, but getting out on the other side and being comfortable in yourself and not letting toxic masculinity run rampant, or not letting your insecurities run rampant, is extremely important.
Very important. Very. Couldn't have said it better myself.
Thank you. I bet. So let's run some quick solo photos, and then let's get everybody on the step.
That's a wrap.
That's a wrap. Yo, that's it. I ain't even ready to freestyle. Get me in the parking lot. Get me in the parking lot.
So you just raw dog the freestyle?
I guess so. Oh, I'm trying to figure out the beat. So look.
I don't drink coffee the cheapest one.
I'm gonna beatbox.
You don't drink coffee? You sounded so excited.
I know what it tastes like. I know what it does.
Okay,
I mean,
I like that sweet coffee.
I love the preparation of this.
Yeah.
All right. Look.
No music.
Oh no,
No. Oh, that shit.
I actually like black coffee. That's cool.
No music.
Black?
No music.
Shit, just finished the session. Took photos with best friends. Shit, we send a message. It's that black boy joy. Shit, we killing it. We living in it. Fuck no music, no choosing. I'm out here, bitch, I'm too choosy. I'm out here, bitch, you too cluely. That's clueless, you useless. I tap my nigga inside. He gon' be that guy. He gon' spit a rhyme. Go.
I ain't got it. I ain't got that beat.
Yeah, I thought I thought of something that I was like, oh.
Cut the music.
Cut the beat.
These niggas want some battle rap bars. I'm ill like SARS. No, I come with that sick shit. No, I don't shoot like stars. No, I kill niggas from afar. No, I kill niggas for fun. And I kill this nigga quick. Yeah, that's my done. And you don't know how I go slow. When I slow mo, you see like GoPro. That's it.
They fucking trying me. Come on. They trying me. They trying me. Fuck niggas when they lied to me. Everything I imagined as a kid, I'm fucking trying to be. I'm Carnegie. The rest of you melons is fucking corny.
God damn.